What's up, big fool man? It's your boy MAZ. Now, in today's video, guys, let me say this. There is nothing that I can't stand more than an Uncle Tom, bootlicking, buck dancing Sambo. In today's video, we got the worst one, Officer Tatum. I cannot stress to you that I cannot stand this guy. Seriously, I really cannot stand this dude. You know, he does a lot of white ass kissing. And him and his mediocre looking ass wife, they're hating on this other interracial couple. So without further ado, let's get into it.
All the special guests in here to talk about this because there's nobody better to talk about a biracial children in a mixed couple like my wife, who's white.
So
welcome to the show.
Wife.
Welcome to the show, Corinne.
Thank you, honey.
All right, so let's talk about this a little bit. These people triggered me yesterday because I'm scrolling
Yeah, you
through.
were big triggered.
I mean, I'm scrolling through Instagram, and we got biracial kids.
Yeah.
And when I see people doing stuff like this, it just reminds me of why so many mixed kids are so toe up.
Guys, let me tell you something, guys. See, this is what these people on the right do, especially these black MAGAs. They sit up there all day and just scroll on the internet just to look for shit to criticize black people about. I mean, these people, these people need black people. They hate black people so much, but at the same time, they need them because this is the only way they can make money, by talking about us. And these are the main people, right, that's always talking about they don't want to live around black people. They don't want to be in the ghetto environment, but they always in our business. Make that make sense.
They're psychologically
Colin Kaepernick syndrome.
Damaged.
Yeah.
Because they feel like they don't have an identity because their parents are doing this.
Yeah.
All right, pull up the clip and we're going to watch it together.
More intentional things we do with our mixed family.
We don't make jokes about our culture or ethnicity in front of our kids. They're too young to understand. We'll take that personally.
Number two, we also don't let our families say anything negative about our spouse's culture. Lexi and I have both stuck up to our families to make sure that we preserve the atmosphere around our children and around our own marriage in general.
Yes, stereotypes exist, but we do not overgeneralize in front of our children. We have our experience, but we want them to create their own experience. So.
And last, we tell the truth about our history to our kids, even the hard parts that don't look good on us.
Fit check.
Notice how we said on white people.
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Think about this.
Wait, whoa. So what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Telling your kids the truth about history and about what may happen when they grow up, when they go out into the world. What's wrong with that? I don't see nothing wrong with that. But anyway, I'm gonna let them cook. I'm trying to be objective.
Where the history is bad on whitey.
Yeah, like we like, for instance,
Check this out. So they don't like, see, this is that hypocrisy on the right. Now, mind you guys, I'm not no Democrat. I'm in the middle. I'm more of an independent. But what I've been noticing lately is a lot of hypocrisy on the right. They don't like for you to call out white people's flaws, but they have no problem talking about black crime in Chicago and all this shit. But they don't want you to call out anything about them.
if they came on a podcast and we were sitting down with them and they go, tell the truth about our history. Well, what history about black people are y'all telling the truth about?
They're not talking about FBI crime stats, I guarantee it.
They're not talking.
See, that's all they want to talk about is crime stats. Like, as if the whole black community just consists of crime. We have doctors, we have lawyers, we have professional people too. We have black-owned banks, believe it or not, in America. We have institutions too. But the thing of it is, they always want to promote crime statistics when it comes to black people, as if white people don't do any crime.
Talking about people selling dope to their own brothers and sisters, all the crime that's committed.
How did that dope get there? Officer Tatum. Guys, I cannot stand this fucking dude. I promise you. I really hope the worst for him. Seriously. Him and his dead homeboy Charlie Kirk, that racist bastard.
inner cities,
No.
the murder rate in the inner cities,
No.
how black people commit way more crimes than anybody else.
No,
They're
they're
not-
talking
How about white men being sexual offenders more than anybody else? Why don't you talk about that? That's running rampant in y'all community, Officer Tatum. But see, they don't talk about that. They always want to talk about black people. They need black people. These are the main people that's always talking about they don't want to live around black people, right? But they cannot stay out of our business. They always want to talk about black people crime, but they can't give you one white crime statistic. I mean, it's crazy.
about white people racist.
Right. They're not talking about how black people
No.
also own slaves
Right.
and all of these other things that is inherently negative about black people.
Yeah. I will say at first when you sent me their videos, I was like, oh, they're cute. And it wasn't like overtly BLM 2020, like white people bad. But as I was looking through the videos, it's like, oh, it's so, I don't know, that whole like victim mentality and like you have to walk on eggshells because you don't want to offend a black.
See, it's some more hypocrisy. And this bitch right here, why is she even talking? Stay out of black people business. I understand you married to a black dude, but you ain't got no business talking about stay out of black people business. Another mediocre white woman. You are a 4 out of 10 at best. And you see, guys, like I said, they do not want you to talk about to call white people out on their shit, but they quit to call out, they quit to talk about black crime and shit like this all the time. The hypocrisy. And not only that, victim mentality. Aren't these white men playing the victim? You know, this oppression, this white man oppression myth. These people on the right are hypocrites. So white men oppress, they're oppressed. But when black people talk about oppression, now we just complaining and we're lazy.
Black person and white people bad. I was like, no wonder these mixed kids, you know what I mean? No wonder mixed kids got issues.
Yeah, look
I don't know.
Look at the other video of their kids.
All right.
This is another one
All right.
where
Yeah,
he's running with his
it gets
kids
worse.
and he's saying this is where we get this from. Here's another video. Roll the clip.
We recently talked to a group of mixed adults, and they mentioned one of the reasons they struggle with identity was because one side was more favored than the other. And I don't know if that's true, but here's the thing. I'm very much aware that I'm a white father raising a son and daughter that's a different skin tone than me. And what I do know is that I don't know how their experience would be in this world. So I try to educate myself as much as possible and also challenge my own subconscious biases and stereotypes because I had them. But when it comes to raising my son and understanding the challenges he will face with his skin tone, I am not arrogant.
What's wrong with that? That's actually the truth. He is going to face certain situations based on his skin tone. That's inevitable. That's going to happen. You know this. So what's wrong with that? You see, all this shit is just a plot to whitewash history. White people good, black people bad. But guess what? How did that shit help Charlie Kirk?
Him enough to believe I can teach him those things alone. We've built a large community filled with strong men that surround him, and I lean on them to help impart wisdom and strategies to navigate this world from their experience that I will never have. And as a father, I have to be humble enough to know I don't have all the answers, and also educate myself so that my son always knows I'm right there beside him every step.
Now, think about this.
Brandon.
Well, he says, I don't know what my son's experience is going to be. Well, your son's experience is going to be what your experience is.
What you instill in him, what you teach him. You teach him what's important.
Why is it?
That's no, it's not. That man is a white man, and his son is going to be considered a black man based off the racial standards of America. You know this, Officer Tatum. That mixed child is not going to have the same experience as that white man. You know this.
It's going to be so much different than you. If your son was white, would you say his experience would be the same as mine? But if my son is not white, his experience is going to have to be something different?
It will
then
be.
He goes,
Yes.
It will be. It will be. Because the system is created to benefit white people. That's how the system was created. They can deny it all they want to, but that's the truth. And Officer Tatum, you know this.
we surround about good men that can teach him. It was all black people.
All black men.
Yeah.
All black men.
Well, yeah, because I guess you missed the part when they said that for to help him navigate through that certain experience. So of course he's just gonna have all black people helping him navigate through that experience of being black. A white man can't teach him that. There are going to be certain things that he's going to have questions about that a white man cannot teach him.
Which is fine if those are the good men that are in his life, totally fine. But it's like, oh, I've got to I don't know. We totally disagree with like this kind. When Bo will say stuff like I'm black, and then Bo will say stuff like I'm white, and we're like, yeah, you're black like daddy and you're white like mommy. There's no better or worse. There's no like teach him how to be black and we got to teach him how to be white. It's like, no, you're Bo. And
see, here's the thing. You don't teach your mixed kids how to be black. When they go out there into the world, they're going to adapt to their surroundings. They're going to adapt to the environment that they're in. So if that mixed child is around a bunch of white people all the time, he's going to adapt to the white people. If he's around a bunch of black people all the time, more than likely, he's going to adapt to the black people. That's how that goes. There is no parents teaching their kids to be white or black. That's not really how it goes. So see, now they're being just disingenuous.
I don't know. The way I see it is like, you got the best of your daddy and the best of your mommy. Like, you're going to run circles around everybody else. You know what I mean? I don't.
Right. And also it's very.
Man, Officer Tatum was a failed football player. He's a failed athlete. He was a mediocre football player. Just like you're a mediocre white woman.
Very interesting because
there's a few more clips they got to play.
Yeah, it's a few more clips, but it's very interesting because, you know, you don't create things that are not there subconsciously.
Right. Yeah.
Our kids have experiences with both sides of the family equally. Like, I don't think Bo is like, my grandmother's black on my daddy's side, and it's Grandma Brenda, Grandma Carol, my daddy, your daddy. He hugs, he loves. Everybody's the same. Nobody's even talking about this cousin.
Well, just because you're not talking about it doesn't mean he's gonna not have those experiences in life. I mean, see, Officer Tatum knows this. Just because you're not teaching these kids that what these people are teaching their kids, it doesn't mean they're not going to have racial experiences in their life. It's going to happen. Trust me, it's going to happen.
You know, this cousin's black, this cousin's Mexican. It's just people are people.
All right, let's play another clip. We got like two more clips because we want to show the hypocrisy too. But this is just another clip of their trying to learn themselves in relationships. Roll the clip.
We haven't shared our full story in a while, and I think it's time to share it again. See Lexi and I now, but we were not always on the same page. Our story is one of a lot of hard work to understand each other's worlds and experiences. So I grew up in Pentecostal church, and I was around the culture heavily. But that didn't automatically translate to me understanding everything. And when Trayvon Martin happened, Lexi and I had just started dating, and it sparked a lot of challenging conversations to learn how we saw the world. And because I cared about her, I took the time to sit and just listen.
Did she also?
Lexi didn't have to have these conversations with me, but she did choose to. And the goal for me was to understand her, not to debate her. And I had to be willing to be wrong about a number of things. Changing my perspective of society and the way things work was not easy. And processing.
I mean, to their credit, he does sound kind of beta. He does sound kind of beta, guys. I'm just going to put that out there. However, I don't think what he's doing is wrong. But, you know what I'm saying, you still have to have some backbone and disagree with your wife. You know what I'm saying? It does sound like he's kind of tiptoeing just to please his wife. And I got to be objective. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I don't really like Officer Tatum like that, but at the same time, I still got to be objective.
What my role is in that society was not easy at all, but we committed to getting on the same page before we got married. So let's set the record straight. Empathy is not weakness. Learning to process pain is not weakness, and covering your spouse is not weakness. And if you see that differently, you might just be ignorant.
But do you see how? And I'm just saying, we've went through a lot of their videos, and at least 20 videos I've seen. I don't see it the other way around.
No.
It's like he's saying our relationship had all of these challenges. Trayvon Martin is a pivotal
challenge
point.
was me being white.
That's exactly what it is. It's about really him being white.
Yeah. I
decided
had to listen.
sit down and listen. What
I
did
had
she
to
listen
educate
to?
myself. Nothing. She's right.
She didn't listen
She's
to nothing.
right.
It's just one-sided.
It's what. Well, yes, because that's what it is. But this is why that whole woke Marxist mentality is like a cancer, and it drives me nuts. You know, even though I've got a mixed child, half black kid, however you want to say it, where it's like I don't think that the black side is like the victim side, or like the black side is like the bad side that needs like placating to. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like your kid's going to be a victim if you tell them they're a victim, and your kid's going to say, you know what I mean? Like some things are innate, right? Like Bo's athletic ability, his high twitch muscle fibers. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest. There's a reason why, you know what I mean? More black athletes.
Oh my gosh, she's so boring.
Bo's going to be a good athlete. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, dude, your wife is so boring. Your wife is boring. What the hell you got up here for? Your wife is she's boring looking. She's a 4 out of 10. She's mediocre. She has no shape. Your wife is boring. Why the hell you even got her up here? Oh my God, I'm about to go to sleep. Why is she talking about black business? Yeah, I'm coming at your wife, nigga. You shouldn't have put it out here. And guys, why are they sitting up there worrying about what this couple is doing? He just admitted that he was just scrolling through their videos. You know, guys, once again, this is what these black MAGAs do. They just sit up online all day and scroll and see what they can denigrate black people about. They're just one-sided. Because I heard him say it's one-sided. They're one-sided because they never have any kind of criticism for white people on the right. So let me be specific. On the right, they never have anything to say. They never have anything to say about all these racist white people on X. They never have anything to say about Fox News being biased. It's always just all about black people. But we all know Officer Tatum is a grifter because in reality, he doesn't really believe that bullshit that he's saying. He's just saying all this just to make money because he knows that his base is a bunch of low intellectual, low IQ white ignorance. That's his base.
I mean, so it's like, and he's a bright kid. So there's no reason to be like, high score here, high score there, high score here. But let's make sure he knows that he's different.
Right. That's the key.
He is different.
His daddy's different.
Yeah, that's the key.
He is different. If you put him into an all-white school, I promise you, they're going to treat him like he's different. If you don't believe that, put him in an all-white school then. And see what happens.
It's exhausting.
I would never, like, both of our kids, it don't matter.
No.
We don't live in a world where your color matters. Like, I don't even think about the fact that me and you different colors.
I know, me neither.
This dude just said we don't live in a world where color doesn't matter. Well, if that's the case, then if that's the case, y'all, go look at his account on X and look at the comments. What these white people be saying about him. Every time they disagree with him about something, they for damn sure remind him that he's black. Go look at his comment section.
I would have to I would have to think about we're two different. It don't matter because you're Korean to me.
Yeah, I agree.
You're just who you are.
I agree.
And then let me tell you this: the crazy thing about the biracial or mixed couples or whatever is that when we got together, it was Brandon and Korean. Yeah. There was no. We had our cultures are so different. No, we really have the same culture.
And it was like, when Trayvon Martin happened, we had a lot of stuff to figure out. It's like when we got together and we got married in 2020 and George Floyd happened, we were like, Same page. Shimon.
Yeah, he was wrong. You're a crackhead.
That's what I'm saying. None of it. I feel like things aren't really black and white. Things are right and.
Guys, they always want to bring up George Floyd for some odd reason. Now, me personally, I don't give two fucks about George Floyd, but for some odd reason, guys, they care about George Floyd more than we do. The thing of it is, they always want to bring up George Floyd because they feel that's going to trigger us. Because you see, one of the main objectives for the right is trigger the blacks and own the libs. It makes them feel good about themselves that we're triggered by something.
Wrong, and if something's right, it's right, and it's wrong, it's wrong, and that's.
But baby, like we said before, it's really the white person is the problem.
Well,
like,
yes.
The pivotal point in their history was Trayvon Martin, and he had to sit and listen to her. Trayvon Martin wasn't even killed by police officers
or a white person.
Zimmerman wasn't even really white.
Exactly.
And Zimmerman, he got off because technically the law was in his favor based on the eyewitness testimony. So it really wasn't some crazy injustice that happened. I think it was
just like Officer Tatum. He always has to come out and side with the police and justify black death. See, this is why I can't really. This is one of the reasons why I can't not stand this fucking dude. I really cannot stand this dude, and I really hope the fucking worst for him. Every time they give it to his ass in his comment section, I'd be so glad. I fucking hate this guy. Seriously. Honestly, guys, if that motherfucking bullet would have hit his ass instead of Charlie Kirk, I would have been mad. Seriously, I feel like that would have been a better decision for that bullet to hit his motherfucking ass. But anyway, y'all, I'm tired of listening to this dude, man. I really can't with this dude, man. I just cannot stand this dude with a passion. I cannot stand a Uncle Tom. I cannot stand a bootlicking, buck dancing Sambo. I cannot stand that shit. Him and his motherfucking ordinary ass, average looking ass wife. Lady, you are a 4 out of 10. You shouldn't even be talking, and you're boring. Get your ass on somewhere. But anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. This your boy, Master Capone. Like and subscribe, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And also, man, hype this video and hit the notification bell because I come out with new videos every day. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.